Welcome back to Affiliate Reviews. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Profit NFT. This is an honest review video. I want to help you to understand what you will and won't get with this product, and ultimately whether or not this is a good product for you to use to try to accomplish your goals in the affiliate marketing online income field. So there will be a link to the sales page we're looking at here in the description down below. If you choose to purchase the product through that link, I will receive a commission. I like commissions like anybody else, but my goal here is to provide some guidance and honest feedback. With that in mind, let's take a look at Profit NFT. So NFTs have been making a lot of headlines over the last year and a half, 2 years, a little while anyway, and they're very closely tied to cryptocurrencies in that they basically function as a new type of long-term investment that exists. It all ties in with blockchains and storage and yada yada yada. Do some research on NFTs. It's non-fungible tokens. Basically, it means you've got a one of a kind, non-reproducible piece of art as a rule that hopefully is going to maintain value for you. The goal with NFT Maker is it's going to let you create, design, and sell as many NFTs as you want. Now, there is a done-for-you option here. Now, the done-for-you is... we'll get there, okay? So, it's cloud-based. You don't need to know how to code. There actually is a demo. We aren't going to look at it, but we'll see the demo video down below. So this actually is fairly the hardest work, or what would typically be the hardest work of setting up NFTs has realistically been done. It is a drag and drop design. It's pretty similar looking actually to Canva, if anybody has ever used that. And in fact, I suspect you could probably integrate Canva with some of this. Commercial license included, smart contracts technology. Your contracts to set the stuff up on the blockchain through Ethereum are basically designed and set up for you as you create this, which is great. Unlimited free end-to-end SSL encryption, premium miner, blah, blah, blah. Read through all of this. Make sure you understand this. There's a neat little promo video up here. It does not show you what Profit NFT does, but it will explain it a little bit. And of course, it's the sales video more than anything else. So this actually, from the software demo down below, this actually is one of those rare cases where the 1, 2, 3 actually does look fairly accurate. You set up your account and log in. You use the templates to... Basically, you're going to get something similar to Canva that has a lot of little doodles and things like that already set up. So you can see in the little example that's going on up here, basically how it works. You can take an image, you can modify the image to make it unique. You can add in some effects and some shading and whatever else. And then you can basically publish it with, again, most of the hard work, contracts, and all that stuff already set up for you. Then we get a bunch of stuff that we always ignore when it comes to video, when it comes to sales pages, because it really doesn't tell us anything. Then we've got some users who may or may not be real. I'm not saying they are or they aren't. We've got a price here, so effectively $17 US. It is a massive market. Crypto sales are huge right now, and NFTs, you've probably seen some NFT headlines because there's some NFTs that have sold for the equivalent of millions of dollars US. And of course that draws some interest from the common people, just from everybody. So here's top 10 NFT sales between December 27th, 2021 and January 2nd, 2022. So we've got Xcopy over here for 6.19 million, down to Bored Ape for 695,230. So there's now just to curb your enthusiasm a little bit, just because people have sold things like this for these outrageous amounts of money doesn't mean that every single piece is going to sell for millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Do some research on NFTs, do some research as to what you can reasonably expect to sell them for. But NFTs right now is genuinely a good market to be getting into. And in part, some of that is because a lot of people don't know what they're worth, and that means that a lot of people are willing to overpay for them. But the general consensus, I think anyway, is that if nothing else, it's a good way. It's kind of like the new gold. If nothing else, it's a good way to at least hold value on something. So we're going down a little bit further. We got some lovely graphics and lots of stuff. Totally check this out yourself. I hate big sales pages, and this is why. I would rather give me a page I can look at in 30 seconds that has all the information I want. So I have a demo down here that's actually showing the product in use. We're not going to play through that right now, but definitely check that out because it does. I love a demo video. A demo video for me does way more than a massive hyped up sales page that doesn't show me the product. So this alone puts it at least on my maybe list, okay? But I do legitimately think this looks like a good opportunity to get in on. Again, being able to, I wouldn't look at this as you know, this is a great image over here because you're taking the Bored Ape and just showing how much variation is possible. So there's a lot you can do with this. Of course, you can upload your own images too if you want to create something that's even more unique. We've got some other stuff down here. So again, check this out for yourself before you purchase the product. Being able to make and sell NFTs right now, especially while the market is fresh. I know there's a lot of you who are watching this who probably remember when Bitcoin was fairly new, or when Ethereum was new, or even when Dogecoin was new, and you looked at it and thought, well, it's probably not going to go anywhere, or man, 5 years later, you really, really wished that you had put a little bit of money into something like Bitcoin. And this is, I think, going to be a similar opportunity. I think getting into the market of NFTs right now is going to be a very good thing before the market gets super flooded. There's a lot of investment going on. Now, I do, let's just find a good spot. I do want to give you a heads up. There are going to be some upsells, some one-time offers available on this. So I just want to, so on top of the front end at $17, there's a pro version that's going to cost you about an extra $37. There's a done for you version that will also cost about another $37. I'm not sure what the done for you is because, again, the software kind of already has a lot of the work done, so I don't know if it's just going to give you a bunch of pre-generated stuff or if there's an automation that just sort of randomly blends up a bunch of different images and effects and backgrounds to make something unique. There's the reseller rights and there's the IMX. Now, if you aren't familiar with IMX, again, make sure you've done some research. IMX basically ties into the Ethereum blockchain market. It's going to be very relevant to this. Do a bit of research, okay? Watch. There's tons of videos between YouTube and BitChute and wherever else. There's a lot of stuff that's out on NFTs. Make sure you've done your homework before you decide you're going to jump into this. Again, you don't need experience to use this, but I think it's definitely a good idea to know what you're getting into and have some realistic expectations and a little bit of background knowledge before you go and invest heavily in this. I am going to recommend this product. I do think it provides an awesome opportunity. Be aware the front end, anytime we see pro versions or unlimited versions, there's likely going to be some restraints put on the front end. But I think from what we can see in the videos that are put up here, I think the front end on its own actually is going to have some potential, even if that potential is limited. So I'm not sure if it's going to limit you in terms of how many NFTs you can create or how many you can make in a day for the, what did we say, $17 front end price. Realistically, it shouldn't take much for you to make that back, even on low cost NFTs. And there are NFTs that sell for just a few dollars. Again, that's one of those things you should be aware of. They're not all $100,000 products. But check this one out. I think this one is pretty newbie friendly. So if you're looking to get into the crypto market, I would give this one a look. And if you happen to be artistic or design minded, I think that's going to be a tremendous additional asset to you. So that is Profit NFT. I hope that's been helpful. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys back here again soon.